everyone will laugh at me. How come? No one will believe. I was doing this. I was doing this. Then I decided to think and operate based on my imagination, not my memory. Because when I was not able to believe, I was able to succeed in DubLi because I was thinking based on my memory, based on the thing happened to me in the past. But when I decided to make a paradigm shift and start thinking based on my imagination and see it's a much more reality opportunity, much higher income plan, much more credible company. People can do it big time, better. So when I started to think based on my imagination and where could I reach, then I was able to get outside the box. And this is the same box that you are living in. I work from 8 to 6. Then I have to drive in traffic and get home 8 o'clock, no time. No one will come, no one will listen to me. I'm so tired, people will not believe me. I spoke too much, people, they said no. You are only living inside the box. So the only way to help you getting outside that box and start to achieve is to tell yourself it's possible. And you have a clear purpose, a clear dream in front of you. You know why? Because our mind is divided into the try part and the do part. Try and do. Like you say, I'll try my best to make it. I'll try my best to make it big time in DubLi. I'll try my best to present people. I'll try my best to bring people. But how many one of you tried to be in shape? I'm the first one. What is the result? How many one of you tried to quit smoking? I'm the first one, but I smoke 2 buckets a day. How many one of you tried to go to gym every day? None of you, maybe you go once a week. So the problem is you try and you think that your do part of the brain is not functioning. No, it is functioning. Let me tell you how. Now ladies who have kids here. Okay, let's say, la samahallah, you have a kid with a temperature of 40%. And he is so sick. You need to go and take him to the hospital. You went down to the car. Your car is not working and it's broke. You will say, I try, and you go back home? Or you will find a way out to get him to the hospital? You'll find a way out, right? Okay. Men, how many times you went in a party and you start drinking for a long time? And after that, call of nature comes. You go to the bathroom is out of service. You will say, I tried my best. And you will find the way out. You will go under a tree. You will hide somewhere and do it. So the do part is functioning, but you don't want to use it. So how can you transfer DubLi business from the try part into the do part when it's connected with something that you love to have? When it's connected with something that you want to do no matter what it takes. So then you'll start to say, I will do it no matter what it takes. And instead of, I'll try my best. Because yes, you will try it. But the first person told you, no, I'm not interested. I tried, this business not working for me. And you go home. You should not try your best. You should do it no matter what it takes. You cannot live life weak. You have to live life bold, sharp. And you have to walk to your target like a bulldozer. Unstoppable. Nothing can stop you. So when you have the purpose, when you have the real why, then no one on this earth can stop you. You are unstoppable. But this can only happen when your success goes to your do part of the brain, not the try part. And this is only doable if your success is connected with a real thing that you wanted to happen for you. So first, every one of you tonight, before you sleep, you go to the Khaled part. Write down your dreams. Write down what you love to have in the next coming 6 months. You want to have a better car. You want to have a better house. Okay, let me ask you this question. And I want you to answer me honestly. If every one of you had an extra $1 million in your bank account, who will drive a different car? Others are driving a Rolls Royce? No. Okay, good. Okay, now if you have an extra $10 million in your bank account, will you live under the same roof? No. Will you live in the same house? No. Right? So that tells me something. Every single person of you here tonight have a non-complete business. So all of us staying here tonight on Saturday evening, which is a day off, and instead of spending time on coffee shops and cinemas, partying with the family, we came here for a purpose. We have a non-complete business. So we need to know how to make this time a proper time to our success. So I will tell you this, and take it from me as a promise. Whoever do not have his career, his dream or purpose clear, please quit the business and quit anything you do in life. Because if you don't know what you want, how you will know when you will get it? So you must know clearly what you want and visualize it, live inside it. So when I have an obstacle, when I have a challenge, what will happen? I'll remember my dream. I'll say, I won't let that moron stop me from taking my father to Hajj. I will not take that moron stop me from buying my dream house. Because life of successors is a series of failure to reach success. Life of successors is a series of failure to reach success. But the difference between the loser and the successor is once you reach a struggle or a failure, you don't have enough why to go through it. The one without enough why, the first challenge, he will see it like a big wall, stick in it and fall. But the one with a strong why, he will use the challenges as the steps to build his stairs to success. Let me give you a small story to emphasize in the importance of the why and your dreams. Now, all of us had gone through bad days, right? All of us had gone through days that we had worked so hard. Maybe we worked 20 hours. And at that day, you are physically broke. You're emotionally destroyed. You can't even move your hand to open your house door. You're totally tired. Who had gone through that day? Most of us, right? Okay. Now let's assume that all of us, we work on a physical project or physical work, like carrying blood work, carrying, stones, whatever. And for that particular day, you worked for 15, 16, 18, 20 continuous hours. You're so tired, you're so damn tired. You went back home, and let's say you're living with your mother and father. And once you open the door of that home, you will look for the first sofa, anything in front of you, and you're going to drop in front of it and die. You're not going to take a shower, change your dress, have a nice shave and sleep. You will just drop and die. You're so exhausted. Now, if at that particular moment, your mother came to you and told you, son, your uncle and his daughters are coming tomorrow to visit us. So we need to move the sofas in the living room to the guest room. What would you do? Bukra. Tomorrow. You will not even be physically capable to move your mouth and say bukra. You're dead. You just only open your eyes and you just drop back. Now because you're so tired, you are sleeping with an eyes open. Have you ever experienced that? That the muscles of your eye are broken. You cannot close it. You sleep like this, half eyes open. And at that same particular moment, the daughter, or let's say the daughter of your sister, the one that you adore, that pretty 3-4 years angel, pinkish, nice, sweet, just jumping in front of you. And you can still sight her with the side of your eye. And she's jumping in front of you. And she goes toward the kitchen. And you can see someone forget the tea boiler. And it's jumping because it's boiling. And you saw the girl going to that one and about to take it. What would you do? Do you know, if your house ceiling is low, your head will hit the ceiling from the power of your jump. You will just jump like a falcon, grab her, and not enough. You will spend another hour shouting at people at house, who is the idiot who left the tea boiler on the tea? The girl was about to burn. You don't have no responsibility. How come you do this? How the hell you have that energy? From where it came? You were dead. How? The purpose. Okay. Let's say that if next day your elder brother came and give you a hard time because you did not help your mother moving the sofa, you will have 10,000 reasons to make him shut up. I worked overtime. I could not move. I pay money for the house. No one can. ما حدش بأس فيا. كلكم, you know, everyone want to do this for me. You can make anyone shut up. But can you, if you did not move and say I'm tired and did not grab that girl, and la samhallah, the water had dropped in her hand and she was burned. She was burned. If someone asks you, why didn't you help the girl? Will you tell her, I work overtime? I was tired. I cannot move. Haram. You know, the same reason, the same excuses that was so much powerful for you to make anyone shut up was the same excuses that you felt shy to talk about. What is the only variable? Your purpose. This is the only variable, your reason. So don't get trapped or in a scam when someone tell you, I have a system that will make you $1 million network marketing. No, there's no system. The only system is you. This is the only system. Is you have to program yourself. Because the know-how is important. But if you don't have the why, the know-how serves no purpose for you. Because if you have a strong why, you will not ask, I cannot work because I cannot sign up a VIP. I don't know how to sign up people. I don't know how to open my site. I don't know how to transfer commission. Bullsugar. You can go to Google, YouTube, write anything and you'll have thousands of videos. But if you have the purpose, you will teach yourself. So the only motive is to have your own purpose and your dream and connect them toward your success. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the how part, what you should do, you have to understand very well, whatever I'm going to talk next will do nothing for you. Nothing, absolutely nothing, if you don't know this, and if you don't write it, and if you don't read it every single bloody day, and talk to yourself, it is possible. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. Because if you don't do this, you can spend the next 10,000 years finding excuses. And all excuses and distraction of life, they are equal. But you can make money or you can make excuses. You cannot make both. So if you don't have the purpose clear enough, you will still have excuses until you die. And you will take your dreams with you to the graveyard. So you have to have your clear why. You have to know why I am doing this. What do I need out of it? What is pushing me from inside? I don't know what's important for you. It could be a new house, a new car, another $100,000. I don't know. Everyone has his own why, has his own purpose, connected to your success. So you will be able to move your success from the try part to the do part. Then it will be doable. And I will just end this first part by watching a small movie to make us understand the importance of the dream.
I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. That some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself and say, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why does this have to happen to me? For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. There are rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us.
It's very important for you to believe that you are the one. Most people, they raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves. That a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation. And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? One is because of fear. The fear of failure. What if things don't work out? And the fear of success. What if they do and I can't handle it? These are not risk takers.
You spend so much time with other people. You spend so much time trying to get people to like you. You know other people more than you know yourself. You study them. You know about them. You want to hang out like them. You want to be just like them. And you know what? You've invested so much time in them, you don't know who you are. I challenge you to spend time by yourself.
It's necessary that you get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning.
When you become the right person, what you do is you start separating yourself from other people. You begin to have a certain uniqueness. As long as you're following other people, as long as you're being a copycat, you will never ever be the best copycat in the world. But you will be the best you could be. I'm telling you to find your value.
That everybody won't see it. That everybody won't join you. That everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that you are an uncommon breed. It's necessary that you align yourself with people and attract people into your business who are hungry, people who are unstoppable and unreasonable, people who are refusing to leave life just as it is and who want more. The people that are living their dream of finding winners to attach themselves to. The people that are living their dreams are the people that know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them.
If you want to be more successful, if you want to have and do stuff you ain't never done before, number two, I'm asking you to invest in you. To invest in you.
Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. That you don't have to go through life being a victim. And even though you face disappointments, you have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself.
This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it. Period.
No matter how bad it is, or how bad it gets, I I'm going to make it.
I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities.
And some of you right now, you want to be, you know what I'm saying, you want to go to the next level. I want to counsel. I want to be an engineer. I want to be a doctor. Listen to me. You can't get to that level. You can't get to the level economically where you want to be until you start investing in your mind. You're not reading books. I'm challenging y'all to go to conferences. I dare you to invest time. I dare you to be alone. I dare you to spend an hour getting to know yourself. When you become who you are, when you become the person that you were created to be, designed to be who you were designed to be, when you become an individual, what you do is you take yourself and you start separating yourself from other people. I tell you to get to a place where people don't like you, they don't even bother you no more. Why? Because you're not concerned with trying to make them happy. Because you're trying to grow up. You're trying to get to the next level. I need you to invest in your mind. Invest in your mind. If you're still talking about your dream, if you're still talking about your goal, but you have not done anything, just take the first step.
That you can make your parent proud, you can make your school proud, you can touch millions of people's lives, and the world will never be the same again because you came this way. Don't let nobody steal your dream. After we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting, no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through. What if we have that kind of attitude? Because repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and saying to yourself, it's not over until I win. You can live your dream.
That's you. So, if you can be that person, then you will be the champion. Because every one of us is a champion. But don't try to be a smart ass, or what we call al-mutahaddiqeen, that make yourself that you know everything. No. No of us know nothing. We die learning. The moment you stop learning is the time you stop earning and drop down. So treat yourself as a kid. Fill your emotion with energy, with positiveness, with dreams that you want to achieve. And then you will make it. Now, let's move to our next part. Okay, let's move to our next part of the training, which is the know-how. So, first point, we know what we should do. Write down our 5 most important compelling reasons. Then we make a 6-month plan. You write down your financial goal every month, how much you want to achieve, and why and how, as it's shown in detail. Now, what is the next step? After your vision is clear, your purpose is clear, your dream is clear, you have to set up your DubLi time. Commitment. It is the word that people get allergy when they hear it. Because people, natural people, human people, they don't like to be committed towards anything. Not a commitment in a work, not a commitment in a relation, nothing. That's why, what is the biggest 2 commitment in our life? Your job and marriage. They're commitment. But because we don't like commitment, we disguise the word and call it marriage and job. So we don't know it's a commitment. You are doing the biggest commitment in life since 5, 10, 15, 20 years. So end of the month you will earn some peanuts. With all my respect to your earning. So if you want to make it that big and achieve that big, you have to treat your DubLi business as $1 million business. Now, I always say it's $1 million business. Yes, it's a $100 million business. But it will never be until you treat it as such. It will never be until you treat it as such. Think of yourself. If you open a showroom of Mercedes, costs you $10 million. If you open a contracting company, it costs you $3 million. Think how you're gonna work. You know, minutes of meeting, paperwork, communications, follow-up, strategizing. And if you have a showroom selling clothes, you have 5 customers walk in and did not buy, will you close? 10, 100? You will not. The more you get rejected, the more you will be talented. The more you get rejected in your traditional business, the more you try to be creative. And you start to dig and search why people are not buying. Should they make a discount? Should they make an offer? Should they bring another material? Should they do something else? So, why? Because you are having negative motivation. You're having commitment every month to the bank that you have to pay. You get a loan to start your business. So if you don't treat your network marketing business and DubLi business as $1 million business, it will not pay you $1 million. So you have to treat it professionally. Number 1, you have to set your commitment toward DubLi business. Because some people, you know why they fail at building network marketing business?
Who?
You know why some people fail at building network marketing business? Because they are trying to lose weight the same way I try. And you can say, I'm so, fat. Extremely fat. You know what happened? I get so motivated and excited. I work out for 2 months. I eat only salad. I get only water. I lose 30, 40 kg. After 2 months, I'm bored. I miss my fat Rockers burger. Oh, Chili's. Gotta go there. So I get bored. I start living life again, and I eat twice than what I used to eat in the normal way. So I just get back twice more than what I used to be. After 5, 6 months, I get motivated again. 2 months workout. Then I get bored. Then I do it again. The only reason to make you achieve anything in life is consistency. Consistency. It's the same idea if you have a big rock and you have a huge waterfall on top of that rock for a few seconds. Nothing will happen. But if you have a drop of water dropping into that rock consistently, it will dig into it. Consistently. Why consistently? Let me tell you why. They did not bring pens. Can someone just check for the pens, please? Okay. Why consistently? Why commitment? Because this business or our business, can you check for them? Yeah. This business or our business can be done only full-time or part-time, but cannot be done sometime. You can do it full-time or part-time, but you cannot do it sometime. You have to choose a time to commit to your DubLi business. I don't care. 1 hour a month, 1 hour a week, 1 hour a day, 10 hours a day. You choose your time. But please be logical. Don't tell me, I want to make $1 million first year and I'm willing to put 1 hour a month. That's not logic. Yes, you can have a dream of buying a bicycle after 1 year to put 1 hour a month. Good, yes, that's logic. But to make $1 million, no. So you have to be logical with your commitment. You have to put DubLi time, allocate the days and time. Stick into it, no matter what it happens, unless emergencies. You have to respect it like your business time, like your job time. Choose, you want 1 day, 3 days, 5 days. But my advice, if you really want to make something valuable in the first year, you need to put 15 to 20 hours a week. You cannot, you can put 8 hours, it's up to you. But my advice, don't put less than 15 hours a week. If you want to achieve something big in the first year. 15 hours a week is, we're talking about what? 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, which is nothing if you have that big dream. So you must choose your DubLi time, allocate it, and make a timetable, and give that timetable to your upline, to your sponsor, so he will know how to work with you. So when I make a timetable, I give it to my active upline. this is my DubLi time. So he knows how to support me. And one important thing of the commitment is this. When you start in building your business, that's you. Now at the beginning, let's say 70 to 80% will say no. Now for me, till now I have 99%, but I want to, because maybe you're new, you still don't have, so I want to assume the worst case scenario. 70 to 80% at the beginning will say no for you, okay? Now 70 to 80%, that's so good. You know, in USA, if you can score 3 out of 10, you'll make $7 million a year as a basketball player. Make it 3 out of 10, the 3-point score. So 78 is very good, okay? But I want to be very pessimistic and say that 70 to 80% will say no to you. That's why we all advise start with the hot contact, as I'm going to explain now. So you start to build, that's you. Who will join with you? The people who trust you, and the 20% who said yes. They start to join with you, right? Now what happens? Look clearly. You start to make money. Now those people who said no, they did not mean no. No means here, I am watching you. What does no mean? I am watching you. I want to see what you're doing. So when you start to make money and they see you consistent, they will see, okay, Ahmad, he's building the business for a month, a second, a third. Now I know Ahmad is not stupid. He's a clever person. He won't be wasting your time for 3 months doing bullshit, right? And when they come back to you and they saw result, what will happen? At least 50% of those people will come to join you. So when they will come to join you, you will start to place them under your people. So let's say that's your leader A and B and C. Now your leader A, he start to make money. So this guy also, he had 80% told him no, right? So when he start to make money, 50% of his 80% will come. So he start to place it under his own people. So his own people start to make money. So their 80% who said no, they start to come back, and then your network, boom, explode. So that's why you need to be consistent. It's a guarantee that will happen. Because I've done it 10 times, in 10 different companies. And this is how it works, okay? So it's always people first say no. 70, 80% no means I am watching you. So the only purpose or reason to make them come again and join you is because you're consistent and you're having result. So when they start to join you, they'll be placed under your people. So your people, شباب ايش في مرة واحدة القاعة كلها قاعدة طلعت هيك. Relax, okay? So your own people will start to make money. And they start to make money. Once they make money, what happens? They bring their people and their people. So commitment is a part of the game, and commitment is what makes your network grow and anything achievable. But if you don't have a dream, you cannot commit. If you don't have a purpose, you will not have that burning desire to make you go on again and again. Okay. Upline and downline commitment. Until one is committed, there is no hesitancy, the chance to draw back always, and effectiveness. This should be printed out and signed between you and the new prospect. You know, one of the biggest challenges in our business, people don't take it seriously. People, they treat it as what? As, let me try, make an extra money. So they don't work with it as a project or as something that they are so serious about, that they're willing to give the time, the energy, all of these things, they put that power. So if your prospect will not feel that you're serious enough to build the business with him, that will be duplicated. You cannot tell people, hey, you be serious, and you're watching, you know, Barcelona. You know, people will not do what they hear. They will do what they see. People, or especially your team, will not do what you tell them. They will do what you do, what they are seeing you doing. So when they see you serious enough, they'll be serious too. So by the time you have to sign the contract between you and the previous downline, you sign up someone tonight, very simple contract. This is your commitment, the upline. I am the undersigned, promise and commit to help you achieve your financial goals with DubLi, support in managing your time and efforts, train you, motivate you, and even provide you another leader to be with you if I am not available, as long as you are being teachable and follow the right diamond system. I promise to deliver the highest ethical and transparent methods of training, and this is my agreement and commitment to you. You put your name, signature, and date, and you make him sign on his commitment. So once he signed this, and he will provide you with his timetable, that I am willing to commit Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, from this time to this time. So you can call, I am waiting for you. What's the plan? I have a presentation at 7 o'clock. What's your plan? What happened with your prospect? Okay, let's follow up with them. I'm going to have a training at 8 o'clock. So let's meet your prospect at 7 that we presented yesterday. So you can organize your work. You know, from this time to this time, I have this leader, I have this guy, this prospect. You will be busy with your people. And they will see you are doing it seriously, not as fun. Because if you provide the business for people as you're just having fun, extra income, they will duplicate the same. But when you, no problem to have fun building your business, but it should represent as a serious business. You're doing $1 million business. Sorry, I'm not willing to commit with you if you don't commit, because I have other team waiting for me. My time is the most important thing. I need your commitment or else I can't work with you. Very simple. Be very sharp with people. Very sharp. Don't sacrifice the system no matter what. Because the moment you sacrifice, you will have an entire organization thinking kumbaya. No one is having a system. You will have people working in a totally wrong way. Okay. Let's move on to the third part. Start your prospect list. Now, if you have, or if you know, one of your neighbors, he is totally broke. He don't have enough money even to charge his phone. And you met that guy tomorrow, and he told you that I am willing to start a Mercedes showroom next week. What would you tell him? Now you are a moron or a moron. There is no third way. How come you can start a Mercedes showroom and you are absolutely broke? Cannot. How come you want to succeed in network marketing and you don't have a capital? In any business in the world, if you want to succeed, you have to have a capital. You don't have a capital, you will be a moron. Very simple. So let's not be morons and have our capital. How? By building our prospect list. This is our only capital in our business. Because as far as I know, Mr. Michael Hansen still didn't allow us to sign up camels and aliens and cows. So all what we deal with now is humans, right? We deal with normal people. So what is your prospect list? It's the people that you need to talk to. And don't tell me it's over iPad, iPhone. No, sorry. Successful people, they think things, they don't think. So it must be written down. Everyone goes into your list. Don't ever, never prejudge. Don't start writing this, this is a moron, this have too much money, this is an idiot. And at the end of the day, you filter everyone because you think you're always the best. Don't never do that. Who goes into your list? Every single person who still breathes. Every single person you know who still breathes must go to your list. And your list must be minimum 150 names. Why 150 names? Because if I sign up someone tonight, and I want to work with him, and I train him, and I show him that I'm willing to give you my full support if you're committed enough toward your success. Now, if someone comes to me with a less than 150 name, I know he is totally not serious. Because all the studies on our world had proven any normal, natural person who reached the age of 21 and above, his circle of influence between his friend, neighbors, cousins, relatives, school friends, they are minimum 150 names. So, if your contact list is less than 150 names, consult a psychiatrist, please. Because you must be interacting with your cat, not with normal people. So this is the minimum list that should be written down. So write it down. And why do I tell you never prejudge anyone? Because sometimes, some people, that they are loser, total absolute loser. You know him since 12 years. He was always a loser in the university. When he comes to work, he never do anything. He's that type of person. They say, why should I waste my time with this guy? But you know what happened? Scenario A. This guy attends your presentation and see that opportunity, his lifetime opportunity to prove to anyone and everyone that he's not a loser. And he will be working day and night to change people's thoughts. So he will be one of the to boom in your network. Scenario number 2. He will still be that loser that you knew. But by luck, he invited his cousin, who's going to open for you Kazakhstan market, who was one of the, I can tell you thousands of stories. I swear to God, 90% of the market that was expanded in Diamond's team, okay, my current team, was 90% came from losers. 90% of them came through losers who knew someone, who knows someone, who came to know someone who opened that market. So never ever prejudge anyone. Just shake the tape. So your contact list must be 150 names at least. And this is how it should look like. Okay? Name, contact number, category, and comments. What should I fill in the category? Now the name I said, Ali, Ahmad, Khaled, whatever. Number, XYZ00, whatever. Category, hot, warm, or cold. You have to categorize your contact. Are they hot contact? Or are they warm, or are they cold? Who are the hot contact? People who are ready to take a bullet for you. I know no one, but you still can find, okay? Hot contacts are people who trust you more than you trust them. People who are influenced by you. These are your hot contacts. People that they say, okay, Ahmad, you started, amen, I'm with you. As long as you're there, I'm with you. So, hot contact could be 3, 2, 5, 10 maximum. The very close people, people who trust you so much. So whatever you make, they want to do the same. Warm contact are your daily friends, colleagues, working partners. Cold contacts are people you call them every Ramadan, every Eid, every Christmas, whatever. Okay? So, now I made my capital. I prepared it right. Now next step. You can bring $1 million to a business and lose money, and you can bring $1 million to a business and make $100 million. What is next after making the proper capital? Is money management, right? Now I have my capital, right? It's my capital into the business. I have to manage it right, or I'll lose my business. Now how will I manage my contacts? How will I manage my people, my capital? You must always start with the hot contact, with no excuse, with nothing else. You must always approach your hot contacts. Family, close friends, close neighbors, the best friends. You always must start with them for 3 important reasons. Number 1, الأقربون أولى بالمعروف. Your first people, they deserve to be the top. Because if you start and you put your family here, and then you start building and you bring other people, now you start to benefit your family, right? Because other people goes below them, they benefit. So Al-aqrabuna awla bil ma'ruf. They deserve to be the top first. Number one. Number two, your hot contact are the people that you will see every day. And those people, they will make you or break you. Like your wife, she always see you going back home 5 p.m. But after DubLi business, what happened? You're going to come 8, 9. Now she doesn't know. What's going to happen to her?
Okay.
Imagination. Different imagination. Start, FBI work in your mobiles. Start all type of... This is going to always happen, in my first year in the business in QNet, I used to call my wife, or she called me at 1:30 a.m. I'm still in Abu Dhabi. It's like, oh my God, you're still in Abu Dhabi? You have work tomorrow? When you're going to reach home? She's scared about me. Next year, she called me 1:30 in the night. Where are you? I'm in Abu Dhabi. Oh, how many sign-up you have, honey? This is how, because they start to feel the change. When you get them involved with your life, they will make you or break you. You don't, even if they don't join, but at least they will feel secure. What are you doing? Because they see you every day. It's like you used to come 5 p.m. Now why are you coming at 9? Why are you coming at 11? What the hell are you doing? So first of all, they deserve to be the top. Second, so they are the first people to know. So we have an Arabic saying, Zan amar min al-sihr. I don't know how to say it in English. English. So if you don't tell them right, what will happen? They will keep, nagging, and say again until they break you.
Nagging effect is more than magic.
Yes, exactly. The nagging effect is stronger than magic. Yeah. So if they don't know what you're doing, they'll start negatively nag, and that will break you. And you need too much positive energy to achieve your goals. You don't need someone to break you and pull you. Like Les Brown, what he said, get the losers out of your life if you want to achieve. Because if you want to run 100 miles, it will be easier to run with 100 to go and instead of 100 on top of your head or shoulder. It's easier to run 100 miles with 100 people ready to go with you than 100 people on top of your shoulder. So that's why he told you, get the losers out of your life. So you cannot get your close people out of your life. They're your family. So you have to show them what you're doing and make them understand. And advice, don't explain for people who are so close to you. Like your elder brother, your uncle, your aunt, maybe your best friend that you always joke with. Don't explain for people that you cannot get serious with. Edify your upline and let him do the work. Okay? So, first reason we know why I should start with the hot contact. Second reason I know why. What is the third reason? For anyone to sign up, it's an equation. 50% skills plus 50% trust. At the very beginning, your skills is almost 5%, 10%. But when you start with your hot contacts, they trust you almost 100 to 95%. So, wherever you lack in skills, you make up in the increasing of the percentage of the trust. So you will still get 100% and the person will sign up. Because if you don't get result fast, you will get bored. People get bored. So you need to get result fast to increase your belief system. When you get result, your belief will increase. The people who are said no for you, they're gonna come, and so many else happen. So if you sit with a cold contact, and you still new, he gonna ask you 1 million questions you cannot answer. How the company make money? Show me the breakdown of the comp plan. Who is behind the people? How you calculate the commission? They will ask you 1 million questions you cannot answer, and you will lose him. But when you talk to someone that he trusts, it's like, shut up and sign up. I told my brother, sign up or I beat you up. I don't need to explain for him. When a close friend of mine comes, okay, and I explain for him the business, he goes after, wow, it's great, but I need to think. I will tell him, what is the hell you want to think about? He's like, do you know in this business more than me? He said, no. Don't you trust me? He said, yes. So let me think of your behalf. Finish, over. Don't you bloody trust me, right? You trust me. So do you know more than me in this business? You don't. So what are you going to think about? Nothing. So I will do that for you. So always the hot contact, the close people, they are the people who you must start with. Okay? So that's why you have to start with your hot contacts. 3 main important reasons. Then, by the time you finish from your hot contacts, you have a stronger presentation. Khaled, you could have sit there. You just meet English. Whatever, sit down. Okay. You can. She always like the show. You know, she's green or blue. Okay. Okay. So whatever happened is, after you finish your hot contacts, your presentation became stronger. So now when you sit with your warm, now your skills here became like 20%, 25%. The warm still trusts you 70 to 80%. You still make it. By the time you finish your warm contact, you will have an unbeatable presentation. You can convince the rocks. I've never traveled to any country in my life for business and leisure and without having signing up people there. None of the country I traveled to. Even I know nobody. I signed up taxi driver. People I met at the airport. People I met in the hotel. I do sign them up. Why? Because I have done more than 1,000 presentations. I have faced more than 1,000 rejections. And I know how to make anyone shut up if you talk badly about the business. But this will not come by theory. It's practice, 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 okay? So, this is how you should go through your list, and this is how you have to build your contact list. An advice.
Mr. Khaled, we have some people, they have experience in other network marketing companies. When we sit with them, so when always I'm sitting with them, I told them, guys, we must make the contact list hot, warm, cold. What they said, no hot contact, I don't want to contact with anymore. Why? Because they have experience in another network marketing companies. Okay? So always we said about this situation, we need your advice regarding these issues because it's very important and we have thousands of people. Till today, we didn't start yet with the hot contacts. Okay. And some of them, they are here. I don't want to mention some names.
All of them, actually. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Okay. Now, this is a real challenge I was about to talk about. It's like when you sign up your prospect, you have to see his contact list. Now, some people say is that I start now, okay? They scammed me. They made me pay the $2,000. Let me see if it worked, then I'll tell my people. You know, this is the belief that you have. This is a total corruption belief. And if you will think of your business and company in this way, you cannot build it. Because again, you will not have that belief. Now, even your hot contacts, if they are so damn negative about network marketing, invite them. Because we have people who would rather to be buried alive than doing MLM. They're doing DubLi with big heart. Abu Jad. Abu Jad for 3, Abu Jad, he has on my inner side, the first position there. He had in QNet, he had in one line more than 25,000 people. Spillover I made for him. And I told him, bring your contacts. I will explain for them. Put them in the inner. No. I don't want. 3 years, he said, it's impossible I do MLM because he opened 2 network marketing company. He was my first upline in network marketing. So it's total damn negative. So I did not even invite him for DubLi. You know, I talked to Zamani. I thought, it's impossible he will join. I talked to Zamani Ahmed. He called him at the same time. Sheikh Zamani told me Abu Jad and said, no way. Abu Jad is in. No way. Then he comes like, how the hell you don't tell me? It's like, I told you 10,000 times. He said, this is different. This is not like what those people know, I promise you. And I guarantee you, if you don't talk to them, someone else will. And what will happen? It will be your fault. Because the stranger will never support your family the way you do. And it was your fault. And when that happens, it cannot be changed. Then it will be a bigger problem. So you only, what you do, shake the tree. Do what you have to do. Contact them. They tell you, is it network marketing? Absolutely not. It's not. It's not what you think. I'm not lying. It's not what they think, because this has never been before. It's a total different idea. There is no MLM crap. There is no forcing people to buy bullshit, to buy income plan and selling dreams. It's not anymore. It's a total different concept. So you must start with them, or someone else will. Okay? Now, when you sign up someone, what you do the first day after he signs up? Two things must be done before he go home. Two things must be done. You must teach him how to write his contact list and the importance of contact list. And you must teach him the second part I'm going to talk about now, how to invite people. This must be done. And when next day he comes without a contact list, he comes with 149 names, please send him home. Grab your seat and say, thanks for your time. You're not serious. I need to go. When you're serious enough, give me a call. If you don't treat people this way, and you are willing to sacrifice the system 1%, he will be willing to sacrifice the system with his team 10%. And his team will sacrifice the system 50%. And until 3-4 levels, you will have a team with no system. Total, complete corruption. False duplication. Don't ever dare to sacrifice the system. But don't beat him up, you know? Just get him away in a gentle way. Right? Don't allow, don't work, don't invest one single hour if he have 149 and 2 legs. Just complete 150. Okay? Don't ever do it. And before you can do this, you must show him your list. This is mine. Where is yours? When you will finish your contact list, then we can talk. Think. Call me tomorrow if you are ready and if I'm free. We'll talk tomorrow. You have to be sharp, or people will eat you alive. They will always get to try to use the most out of you. Okay? Now, let's go to the fourth point. Work with your upline leader. Guys, please to understand, your upline is your lifeline. Is your lifeline. Even if he hates you, even if he don't like you, he will always tell you the right thing. Because the more he helps you to make money, the more he makes money. So we always used to say like this: if my upline asks me to jump, I will not ask him why. I will ask him how high. Simply because he will never tell me something against my benefit. Because my benefit is his benefit. So always work with your upline. Get in touch with him. At least call him every day. At least meet him 3-4 times a week. Give him a report of what you have done tonight. Because you have met some struggle, you don't know what to do about it. He will advise you. Work together in a team spirit. I always told you it's easier to run 100 miles when you have 100 people want to go with you than doing it alone or some people on top of your head. So work as a team. We are human. We get down. We feel demotivated. We feel less energized. So when you are demotivated, he will charge you up. When he's demotivated, you will charge him up. Work as a team. Don't work alone. Be with your upline. Be with your team. Work together. Give the spiritual synergy together. So you will make it big time. Next. You must ask your upline to show you how to invite your prospect and to do for you the first presentation. Okay? In presentation, we're going to talk about that in Diamond System too, but I will mention it now. You can only offer your new prospect, and he must know that from day one, that you will only do for him 5 presentations. You will only do for him 5 presentations. And he must know that the 6th presentation, he must start to present.